press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello dear students, we have been discussing about the chapter motion and measurement of the distance. In the previous class we learnt about the different types of methods which the olden peoples will be measured by using the body parts. They will measure, like for example handspan, and a cubit and a pace, a yard and a foot. There are different body parts. By using the different body parts, people used in ancient times these different types of measurements. For example, see the handspan will be there. See handspan, by using the handspan, the hand will be used to measure the distance of a small object or the length of the small object. By using the distance of the thumb finger to the little finger, by stretching the open hand, we can measure the length of the particular object. See, if consider if the length of the object will be there, in those days people used to measure by using the hands. For example, see by stretching the open hand with the distance between the thumb finger as well as the little finger, they will use to measure, and like that the hand span will be used, and it is not valid one, because person to person the length of the hand will be varies, and it is not gives the accurate result or the accurate measurement. See, this is all about the hand span. Next one is the a cubit. See, a cubit is nothing but the arm's length. See, if arm will be there, then the length of the arm they will take it as a they will give as a cubit length. And next one is the a pace. See, a pace is nothing but the length of the step. See, for example, if each step, if we consider this is the foot, and here each step we have to measure. And by taking the measurement of the step, we can say that the pace, this one is the pace method. Each step, the measurement of the each step of a leg, it is nothing but the a pace. Next one is the a yard. A yard is nothing but the outstretched arm and the chin. Outstretched arm and chin is nothing but the a yard. See, outstretched arm and the chin. Usually this type of measurement in nowadays also the flower seller will be used, and those flower seller they use to measure the garlands by outstretching the arm and the chin. They will measure the outstretched arm and the chin position. They will measure the distance of the particular object or the thing. And next one is the a foot. From the foot, length of the foot can be used to measure the object. And see, this is all about the different types of object. In those ancient days people used to measure the object. And see, the next we shall move on to the standard unit. See here the standard unit. See, in 1790 a French started the metric system. started metric system. Before that, people usually do to measure the particular object in different ways, like a hand span, a cubit, a pace, and by using the foot length they will use to measure the particular object. In 1790, a French started the metric system, which gives the universal acceptance and also the standard measurement, uniformity, and also the universal acceptance. Uniformity and universal acceptance. See, in 1790, as I told you, the French started the metric system, and this metric system, which involves the uniformity means equalness, and also universal acceptance. This metric system will be throughout the world, they will accept, and later this is a very good system, and which gives the accurate measurement for particular object. If we measure the length of the particular object in the metric system, we can we get the accurate result and the accurate measurement. And see, and it is acceptance, a set of a standard unit of the measurement, uniformity and universal acceptance of the standard measurement. Standard measurement called as SI unit system. SI unit system. See, in the SI unit system, there are different types of methods will be there where we have to measure the particular object. See, before going to the methods, see, this standard unit having the two types. One is the fundamental unit as well as the derived unit. See, in which fundamental unit, first one is the fundamental unit. See, in the fundamental unit, the physical quantity can be measured. For example, say for example length, it is the quantity. So that's why I will symbolize it as a Q. And here unit of length is the meter, and the symbol for meter is the M. See, like that, this is the fundamental unit where it is divided into seven examples or the 7 physical quantities there, in which among these 7 fundamental physical quantity, I will write here one. Length can be, it is one of the quantity, and here the length can be measured, the unit of the length is the meter, and the symbol of the meter is small letter m, and this is the fundamental unit. Next one is the derived unit. See, usually these two are not in our textbook, and it is one of the basic information for you. Derived unit. See, in the derived unit, it is derived from the physical unit or the fundamental unit, it is derived, and here example for the derived unit is the area of the cube. See, area of the cube. Area of the cube can be measured by measuring the length into breadth into length, breadth and see, area of the cube can be measured by measuring the length, breadth and as well as the height. Can be measured by the different types of scales and it is one of the derived unit. So, in the derived unit, area of the cube is measured by measuring the length, breadth as well as the height we have to measure, and this is the second standard unit, that is the derived unit. And next we shall move on to the another point. See, in the ancient times, it is not, they have not the metric system, and usually the people were used to measure the different object by using the different types of body parts, and like that pace, foot and cubit system and hand span they will use to measure the small distance as well as the large distance they will try, and it is not valid in nature, and since the person to persons the body parts will be vary, and some of the person is having the short in length, the length of the hand will be short where compared to the other person which is having the long hand, and like that it is not suitable, whereas the metric system will help us to perfectness in the measurement, and it gives the accurate measurement. And here example for the standard measurement of the standard unit of the measurement, nothing but the SI unit, and SI unit of the length we all know that M. SI, International System of the Units, SI unit of the length is the meter, and see this meter, the SI unit of the length is the meter, and this meter, each meter is divided into 100 centimeter, similar division, 100 similar units and known as the centimeter, and this 100 centimeters, and see the each centimeter is divided into or having the 10 equal parts, known as the millimeter. See, the SI unit of the length is the meter, and this meter is having the 100 similar units known as the centimeter, and this centimeter, each centimeter is having 10 equal parts known as the millimeter. See, this is how the length can be divided, and how the meter can length, the unit of the length is the meter. See, don't forget that the length, unit of the length is the meter, and which is written in the small letter. If you write in a capital way means it is wrong method, and so the meter is nothing but the unit of the length, and here the meter is having the 100 similar units known as the centimeter, and thereby centimeter, each centimeter having the 10 equal parts known as the millimeter. See, and for example 1 meter implies the 1 centimeter, and this 1 centimeter implies the 10 millimeter, and this is how we can say that the meter, centimeter and the 10 millimeter. And in the long distance we have to use to measure the distance traveled by a person or the moving vehicle, we have to measure by the kilometer wise we have to measure, and this kilometer can be used by using the long distance or the long measurement we have to measure. Long measurement. And see, this is all about the standard unit of the measurement. See, in nowadays also people used to measure the cloth by using the different types of tape. In nowadays also people used to measure the cloth by used to measure the cloth by using the different measurement like tape. They will use to measure the distance between the distance between the end of the stretched arm and the chin. Between stretched arm and chin. See, different types of measuring the cloths they will use to measure the distance between the stretched arm and the chin. They will measure. In India, ungli, angle, or say in Urdu it is called as angle, nothing but the finger, and also mutti, known as the fist. Fist can be used to measure the small length, and this angle or the fist can be used to measure the small length. Small length can be used by measuring the small length using the angle. Angle is nothing but in Urdu it is called as angle, whereas it is also called as finger, and mutti, that is the fist. And this angle as well as the mutti is usually measured in a small length only. And next one is the usually, and also the flower seller used to measure the length of the flower by using the forearm as a unit length. Forearm as a unit length of the measurement, and from this garlands of many items they will use to measure. See here, the measuring the cloths distance between the stretched arm and the chin they will use to measure in those days. In nowadays also some people used this type of method, but due to the technology has been improving, there are varieties of devices and the scales will be comes to this world, and people go on searching for different types of measuring devices, so that to minimize the work of the human. And like that, angle and the mutti, nothing but the finger as well as the fist, is used to measure the small length of the object or the particular things. And next one is the flower seller usually used the forearm as a unit length for measuring the garlands of many towns in nowadays also. And this is all about the different types of measurement. See, international system of the unit, SI unit can be measured throughout the world because it is a uniformity and which gives the accurate result for the given material or the object. Like that, this standard system or the metric system usually started by the in 1790 the French were started this metric system, and where the universal acceptance as well as the uniformity will involve in this metric system, and thereby throughout the world this metric system is very useful and gives the accurate result for a particular object where we have to measure. And like that, and next one is the correct measurement of the length. So this is all about the different types of standard units, and which is started by the French as a metric system, and it is universal acceptance and uniformity which gives the proper result and the proper accurate measurement. And next one is the correct measurement of the length. See, it is very important to measure the particular object or the things in a correct way or in a proper way. And see, there are different types of measuring the object, and the scales will be there, and devices also there which we can use to measure a particular object in a proper way. And here centimeter scales will be used, and this centimeter scale usually used by measuring the small measurement. In the small measurement only the centimeter scale will be used, whereas in the kilometer will be used in a large measurement. Large measurement. And see, meter scale can be also used to measure the length of a pencil. See, in what geometry box or in your geometry box you have the centimeter scale which is having the centimeters, and you have to measure the height of the pencil by using the centimeter scale, and 15 centimeter scale will be used to measure the pencil. Like a small distance can be measured by using the scale, that is centimeter scale we have to use. And here the cloth merchant also used cloth merchant can't use the centimeter scale. See, for this purpose there is a tape will be used to measure the cloth, and in the cloth merchant also sometimes the cloth merchant using the meter rod to measure the cloth, and tailor, like the tailor will be used the tape. Tailor used the tape, and like that there is a correct measurement. We have to measure the particular object in a correct way so that we can able to analyze the particular things in a proper way. And here centimeter scale is used for small measurement, whereas the kilometer is used in a large measurement. If a person travel from one point to the another point, or it move from one place to the another place, either by the vehicle or any like a car or a scooter, from one place to the another place, the distance will be traveled by using the kilometer only, and kilometer which help us to analyze or help us to measure the particular distance traveled by the vehicle. And the cloth merchant usually use the meter rod and the tailor usually use the tape to measure the particular cloth, and even the length of the cloth will be used by using the tape, and this is all about the correct measurement of the length. See, in the next class we will learn some more concept about the correct measurement of the length. So here I wind up the class. In tomorrow's class we will learn about some more concept. Thank you.